end of the fall session for the Sunday school students, and they've been learning a lot, so they wanted to share with you all. So before we start, we're just going to do a prayers. Actually, before we start every class, we always do prayers to Srila Prabhupada, to Krishna Panchatattva, and to Radhika Lokananda, so that we can be in the right mood. So all the kids also, please fold your hands. Let's do the prayer, in a prayerful mood. We can all pray to Shri Radhika Lokananda, because they're watching us, even though they don't seem here, but they are here also. And Srila Prabhupada is here, and take the blessings of all the Vaishnavas. So ready? Om Ajnanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatyadeshakarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta-vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you. So first the Gopinath class will come up there.
The 9 processes of devotional service: hearing, chanting, remembering, praying, serving the Lord's lotus feet, becoming the Lord's servant, worshipping Him, serving Him as a friend, and surrendering everything to Him. In this fall 2025 session, the Gopinath class has been focusing on the theme of lessons from the life of Prahlad Maharaj. Of the 9 processes of devotional services from the bhajan, Prahlad Maharaj represents Smarna, always remembering Krishna. Based on the theme of Prahlad Maharaj, students learned many Bhagavad Gita shlokas. We learned about the qualities of a Sthita Dhira Muni, which means a sage of a steady mind who is not disturbed by ups and downs in his life and who is not affected by fear, anger and attachment. Prahlad was a Sthita Dhira Muni because he was fully surrendered to Krishna in love and devotion. Now, let us recite Bhagavad Gita 2.56.
Dukeshu anuvektamana, sukeshu vikataspriyaha, vitaraga vaya krodha, sitadir muniruchyate.
The translation is one who is not disturbed by the threefold miseries and is not and has not much happiness, distress, anger, or fear, and who has not much attachment to the material world is called a sage of steady mind, also known as a Sthita Dhira Muni.
Prahlad was always connected to Krishna and therefore he was always peaceful and happy. Let us recite the verse that talks about how real peace comes from this connection with Krishna. Bhagavad Gita 2.66.
Nasti buddhira yuktasya, na cha yuktasya bhavana, na cha dharana shantir, ashantasya kutasukha.
The meaning is, one who is not connected to the Supreme can neither have any transcendental intelligence or a steady mind. And without that, you can't have peace, and without peace, you can't have happiness.
We think that the more we get, the happier we will be. But actually, real peace comes from being satisfied within. Hiranyakashipu had so much, but he was not happy or peaceful. Let us recite Bhagavad Gita 2.71.
Vihaya kamanya sarvan, bhumam sharati nispriyaha, nirmamo nirahankara, sashantim adhikachati.
A person who is free from all desires and has no desires of sense gratification and has no sense of proprietorship and doesn't have false ego can attain real peace.
Yad yad acharati shreshthas tat tat evetaro jana sayat pramanam kurute lokas tat anuvartate.
Prahalad was a true leader even though he was only 5 years old. He taught by his example of how to be fully dependent upon Krishna. So Raghav just recited that verse and Kaustubh will let us know what the meaning of the verse is.
Whatever a great man does, all common men follow, and whatever standards he sets, the whole world pursues.
Krishna explains in Bhagavad Gita that real peace comes from when we know 3 things about Krishna. Let us recite Bhagavad Gita 5.29.
Bhoktaram yajna tapasa sarvaloka maheshwara suhridam sarvabhutanam jnatva shantim ricchati. Real peace comes from knowing that Krishna is the supreme enjoyer. He's the supreme lord of everyone. He's everyone's best friend. And whatever.
A devotee of Krishna always does his duties, but at the same time, he thinks about Krishna and dedicates all his activities to Krishna. Let us recite Bhagavad Gita 8.7.
Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mamanusmarayudhya cha mayarpita manobuddhir mame vaishasya samshaya.
The meaning of this verse means whenever you think of Krishna, you need to have your mind dedicated to him with your intelligence, mind, and everything dedicated to him. You will for sure attain him, with no doubt.
Prahalad was put in so many difficult situations because of Hiranyakashipu, but he never forgot Krishna. In Bhagavad Gita 8.8, Lord Krishna says,
Abhyasa yoga yuktena chetasana yagamina paramam purusham divyam yadi partanu chintaya.
The meaning of this shloka is that one who is one who meditates upon Krishna and his mind is always fixed on him and his mind is not wandering away in other material things, he alone can attain real peace.
Prahalad was an ideal devotee who always served Krishna by chanting, endeavoring with great determination, and bowing down to Krishna with love and devotion. Let us all recite Bhagavad Gita 9.14.
Satatam kirtayanto mam yadavashadravata nasantashamam bhaktya nitya yukta upasate.
Always chanting my glories, endeavoring with great determination, bowing down before me, these great souls perpetually worship me with devotion.
Krishna promises that those who always worship him with devotion, he takes care of them. We can see how Krishna always protected Prahlad Maharaj. Let us recite Bhagavad Gita 9.22.
Ananyascintayanto mam ye jana pariyupasate tesham nityabhayuktanam yogakshemam namahyam.
Translation. If you serve the Lord with extreme and extraordinary devotion, and if you meditate upon his transcendental form,
and He will carry your lack, and He will preserve what you have.
And the final instruction of Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita is to give up dependence on so-called beauties of this world and fully surrender to Krishna like Prahlad did. Krishna will take care of us in all ways. Do not fear, he promises. Let us recite Bhagavad Gita 18.66.
Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma sucha. Krishna says, abandon all other duties and just surrender unto me. I shall liberate you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear.
Thank you all for your attention. Hare Krishna.
So now that we will introduce the students. I also want to mention that in the class, they each did amazing PowerPoint presentations on the theme of, they each took a chapter from the Prahlad story from Srimad Bhagavatam. They summarized it, they came up with life lessons to learn from it, they related the shlokas that they learned. They did really good at PowerPoint presentations. I will share them on the group recording because we don't have time here to show it now, but I'll share with all of you later. So now we will just have them say their names and introduce themselves. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, my name is Navneet. Hare Krishna, my name is Shivan.
Krishna, my name is Shannon. My name is Arna. Krishna, my name is Nishtha.
Hare Krishna, my name is Ranjan. Hare Krishna, my name is Hari. Hare Krishna, my name is Radha. Hare Krishna, my name is Ananya. Hare Krishna, my name is Raghav.
Hare Krishna, my name is Kastu.
Hare Krishna, my name is Akshara. Hare Krishna, my name is Krishna.
Thank you so much. Thank you to the teachers, Gopinath teachers, Shri Radha Mataji, Vrundati Prayasi Mataji, Divyambara Dara Mataji, Tulasi Gopi Mataji. Thank you to all the teachers, all the parents, and all of you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
And on behalf of all the students and all the parents, we want to thank Her Grace Ratna Radhika Mataji for her extremely kind and loving nature. She's been nurturing all these kids' Krishna consciousness in such a beautiful way. That class can be something sometimes, but Mataji handles all of them so gently and so nicely. She redirects them also. Thank you so much. And she has made wonderful cookies for all of them.
And now, you can come down. Gopinath class is coming down. Govinda class is going to come up. Govinda class is ages 7 to 9. They're also going to present the shlokas that they learned this week. And then in 2 weeks, they're going to present a little drama also that they learned.
Hare Krishna. Before we start, I just want to mention it's so wonderful to see all these small kids here on the stage. And imagine these kids, they must be like, meditating on this point that I'm going to be on stage, so many people are going to look at me. So devotees behind, I see they're still a little bit talking. Let's be more attentive. These kids are putting so much energy here and they have, really studied hard. So let's all pay attention. This is going to be another 15 minutes and after that we'll have prasadam. So if you'd like to even take seats, I see empty chairs behind, so you can be seated. So 15 minutes is presentation and then prasadam. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. This is the Govinda class. This time we learned the theme of we continuing the theme from the last session. devotees of Krishna. So today we're just presenting the sloka, few important sloka they learned, and they by-hearted the translation also. So some of them might say the exact translation, but some of them will say what they understand. But they all of them, they memorize all the sloka with the translation or whatever their understanding is.
So we'll get started. Gopi and Troy will recite Bhagavad Gita text 2.13.
Hare Krishna. Dehinosmin yada dehe kaumaram yadvanam jara tada dehantara praptir dhirastatra muyati.
Hare Krishna. As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change. Hare Krishna.
Now Vivan and Tejashree will recite Bhagavad Gita text 2.14.
Hare Krishna. Matra sparshas tu kaunteya shito shuna sadukata apapai no nityas tam sititik sabhavata. Hare Krishna. O son of Kunti, the non-permanent appearance and disappearance of happiness and distress comes and goes. Similarly, the appearance and the disappearance of summer and winter seasons come and go. Therefore, they arise from self-perception. Therefore, one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed.
Now Arohi and Tejashree will recite Bhagavad Gita text 2.20.
Hare Krishna. न जायते म्रियते व कदाचित् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. हरे कृष्ण. Hare Krishna. The soul will not take birth or death at any time. The soul has not come into being. The soul does not come into being, or the soul will not. The soul will never come into being. The soul is unborn, eternal, ever-existing, and unrevealed. The soul is not slain when the body is slain. Hare Krishna.
Now Raghavi and Shama will recite Bhagavad Gita text 3.9.
Hare Krishna. Yajna tat karma nonyatra lokayam karma bandhana tathātam karma kauteya mukta sangha samachara. Hare Krishna. Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. Otherwise, work causes bondage in this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duties, and in that way you will be free from bondage. Hare Krishna.
Now Tanmay will recite Bhagavad Gita text 3.13.
Hare Krishna. Yagyashishtashinashanto muchyante sarvakilvishe bhunjate te tvaham papa epachanti atmakaranat. In this sloka, Krishna says that all his devotees are relieved from all their sins because they eat the food which is first offered as a sacrifice to him, while others who eat food for self-enjoyment rarely only eat sin. Hare Krishna.
Kritish and Rayanshi will recite Bhagavad Gita text 4.2.
Evam parampara praptam emam rajarshyo vidu sakanina mahata yoga nashta parantapa. Hare Krishna. The supreme science supreme science was thus received through the discipline succession and the saintly kings understood it in that way, but the succession got lost, and therefore the science appears to be lost.
Satya will recite Bhagavad Gita text 4.7.
Hare Krishna. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirbhavati bharata abhyuttaram adharmasya tadatmanam shrijamyaham. Wherever and whenever there is a decline in religious practice, O son of Bharata, I send myself. Hare Krishna.
Parikranaaya sadhunam vinashaya च दुष्कृतं कर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे.
Hare Krishna. Whenever my devotees are in trouble, I come to help them and to re-establish Dharma.
Recite Bhagavad Gita text 4.9.
Hare Krishna. Dhamma karma cha medaryam evam yogeti tatsatah tattva deham punarjanma eti mameta svajana. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. The translation is, one who knows my transcendental knowledge will not take birth again in this material world, but go to my supreme abode.
Now Jannavi will recite Bhagavad Gita text 4.13.
Hare Krishna. Chaturvanyam maya shrishtam guna karma vibhagasha tasya kartaram api mam vidya kartaram avyayam. The translation is, according to the three modes of material nature and the work associated with them, the four divisions of human society are created by me. And although I am the creator of this system, you should know that I am yet the non-doer, being unchangeable. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So that was their shloka presentation for today. But they have been really working hard to prepare a skit or drama which will be presented on Jan 4th. So please keep us in your prayers so that we will do it better.
So we would like to thank all the parents who also put same effort to make them work with them to do those slokas. And they're going to work also furthermore for the part 2 presentation on January 4th. For the skit, they are hardworking for that. And we would like to thank Radha Shakti Mataji and Ratna Radhika Mataji to giving us opportunity so we can learn with them. So they taught actually instead of we teaching them. So we just want to say thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for guiding us.
Thank you, Varshana Priyama.
Thank you, Varshana.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.